So it got a little hot to do the car talk in the car. So I'm outside here. It's getting hotter in Harrisburg, which I ain't complaining about it. But I want to talk about, if you're looking to become a new real estate investor, like what you should be doing, tips, tricks, whatever you want to call it, what you should be doing. You see, even if this is the business that's like right for you. So number one, I want to talk about figuring out your why. And people take this so lightly. Like, I really didn't focus on it in the beginning. I knew that I wanted to be my own boss, number one. And number two, I knew I wanted to make a lot of money. In real estate, you can make a lot of money. And, I had that realization, but before I even got into real estate, that I wanted to make money. But then when I got into real estate, I didn't have that money mindset. I just had, I want to do what God wants for me mindset. But it's a nice business because you can make money and you don't have a limit to the amount of money you can make. It's all about how much work you put in. So that's truly a blessing, to be basically commission based per se and have your own business. But figure out your why. Like, your why can't just be focused on money. You gotta really figure it out, because if a deal falls through, if something doesn't work out and you're not making money for the next couple of months, you're just gonna fall and break through and not come back to this business. Right? You're just gonna give up. And it's just as simple as that. You're just going to give up. It took me 9 months to get my first deal as an agent. 9 long months. And in month 3, I was like, I don't even know if this is for me. But I kept pursuing. I kept being persistent. I kept being consistent, But you just have to figure out what's your why to keep you pushing to the next thing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is check out YouTube. Don't underestimate YouTube University. Like, go on YouTube, check out Days in the Life. It don't have to be mine. Like, I really don't care. Go check out so many other people's Days in the Life to see if this is a job you actually want to pursue. There's a lot of people that want to get into the business, but they don't want to put in the hard work. And I will say, some videos on YouTube, they won't show the behind the scenes of the actual hard work you have to put in to be a real estate investor. Making all these calls, sending out all these text messages, door knocking, just depending upon the marketing that you pursue. But it's a lot of work at the end of the day. The checks just don't start rolling in once you sign up to become a real estate investor. You gotta put in the work. So check out what other people are doing to become real estate investors, or what they're doing as they are a real estate investor. So that's another point I want to talk about. Now, this main point, this helped me so much. This next point I'm about to give you. Go to networking events. I don't care if you're new, I don't care if you're nervous, bring a friend. Bring a family member, whoever it may be. If they're not interested in it, just bring them so you feel more comfortable, and just go to these networking events and these meetups so that you can network with other real estate individuals. You have to literally make a circle of people that have that same mindset as you, that are involved within real estate. So that is something like that. Literally just being involved in the meetups, that helped me get my first fix and flip deal, my first real estate investment deal, just from going to the meetups and having them talk to me. It was a breakfast meetup, and they're like, Stefanie, why don't you have your first deal yet? Because they knew I was an agent, but they also knew I wanted to get into real estate investing, and they're like, why don't you have your first investment deal yet? I'm like, I don't have money. And they're like, no, you don't need money. And they broke it down for me, right? And that next week, I got it. It was the next week, I got a fix and flip under contract. And I told them, I said, wait, by the next month, I'll have a deal. And look at God. Like, the next week after, had that all situated just because I was putting in the work. You have to remember that faith without action is dead. You can have all the faith, all the belief you want, but if you're not putting in the work behind that, then forget about it. It's not going to work. So go to meetups, check out meetup.com. That's a one we use a lot in Harrisburg, and all over the world they use that. You can type in like real estate investing events, real estate events. You can also go to Facebook. I had to come inside because my phone was overheating, but I was talking about Facebook groups. Definitely check them out. Just type in your area, type in real estate. It's going to pop up. Start going to those. Now, another thing I want to talk about to really speed up your process with real estate investing, and what helped us, was getting a mentor and just listening. Like, do literally what the mentor tells you. And you may say, Stefanie, I don't know where to find a mentor. Number one, check out YouTube. There's so many people doing deals, but you still want to make sure you vet them out to see if they're actually doing deals, because there's going to be people on YouTube that aren't actually doing deals and they say they are, right? So make sure you vet them out. But yeah, YouTube, like social media in general, you can definitely find a mentor, but that also goes back to going to real estate investing meetups and finding a mentor there as well. And lastly, I do want to talk about documenting the journey. And you may think like, Stephanie, why do I gotta do this? I'm just recommending based off of my journey. Like I started documenting my journey once I got my real estate license and then transitioned into real estate investing. So everyone's seen from the beginning of like when I started to where I'm at now, and they're gonna continue to see where I'm going because I'm gonna continue to document. And so if you're staying to the end, this is a big note. So if you document your journey and you start documenting the deals you do and, the properties you work on, this is going to help you with credibility for whenever you're looking for private money lenders or hard money lenders. You say, hey, I'm doing deals and stuff. They're going to watch your YouTube videos and that's going to be literally your resume. And to be honest, I did that, guys. I literally did that for our first private money lender and we've been using him ever since. So do not underestimate the power of documenting your journey. And start documenting it now when you literally have nothing, when you didn't even start. Document literally everything and just watch it take off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.